The AS-44, one of the guns that has been in my backlog for far too long, and to be completely straight up with you guys, I honestly think that this AR has been one of the worst ARs I've used in Call of Duty Vanguard thus far. Here's my final class setup, and I'm not going to go into much detail with the attachments on this one because quite frankly, this setup still kind of sucked, but it was the only build I was able to come up with to make this god-awful gun somewhat decent. Please forgive me if the AS-44 is one of your favorite guns, but man, I just could not get this damn thing to work in the way that I wanted it to. To start off with one of the biggest negatives, man, I gotta say, the recoil. Jesus, man, can we cue in Zendek, please?
Jesus!
Yeah, you know, there's the recoil in this gun is just absolutely atrocious. I can't tell you how much I compromise in this gun just to get that damn recoil under control. The recoil is just completely insane. The AS-44 is just not even funny, man. It's just, to me, it just doesn't make sense as to why anyone would want to use this over the STG when it does the same amount of damage. Just the STG is just way too much, you know, it's just way too easier to control the recoil. When it comes to the AS-44, it's just too unpredictable, way too, you know, it's just way too shaky, and there's just too much things that you have to compromise just to get the damn thing to even be remotely controllable. Now, I will say this. The gun, under very unique circumstances, can shred people if you catch them off guard. I'm talking specifically in like Shipment and Dome with those horrible spawns. This gun can actually be very useful and most definitely will shred those in those small maps, but unfortunately that's pretty much it. The handling of this gun just feels really bad. You know, the ADS is pretty bad. The sprint to fire is really bad. I honestly don't know, man. Like, I really tried super hard to like this gun, but it just never felt good. Is it the worst gun in the game? Honestly, no, I don't think it is. So I can admit that it is probably just not my cup of tea, but it does explain as to why I rarely see the AS-44 in any lobbies, like ever. I mean, I see the STG, obviously you see the Cooper Carbine. I wouldn't even say the Automaton gets like just enough spotlight as the STG. Hell, I wouldn't say the NZ41 gets a little bit more love, but the AS-44, I can't remember the last time I actually seen anybody use this, or if I've ever been killed by this gun, so I can't be the only one that thinks that this gun sucks major ass. One other thing that I will say that makes this gun kind of interesting is the fact that it actually has a gung-ho. So although, you know, it is pretty bad and pretty shaky, the recoil is really insane, there's still hope because gung-ho, as you all know, I love being able to sprint and just hip fire. So although I do burn through, you know, most of my bullets really fast, because this gun, even though you add the 60 mag clip on it, you still burn through them really quickly. I will say that with the addition of gung-ho, I might be able to make some pretty interesting and funny clips, but that'll be for some other day. Again, my apologies to anyone who actually likes this gun. Again, if this is your go-to gun, if this is your all-time favorite gun, I am sorry, okay? This is just basically my personal opinion. I know I didn't shit in the most positive light, but again, you know, just a reminder that this is just my opinion, okay? No se me ofenda. Don't be offended, okay? But anyway, y'all, I don't want to drag this video too long because honestly, I just could not get this gun to work. You know, it just felt really weird even to the very end. It just never felt like I was improving with it. Like I mentioned, the recoil is just really, you know, really insane. It's just something that I just couldn't, you know, really fall in love with, which is unfortunately because the AS Val looks pretty good, you know, it looks pretty badass, you know, the design of it looks pretty awesome, but unfortunately it was very underwhelming. So with that being said, guys, again, I don't want to drag the video too long when I have nothing good to say about a gun, and I would just want to keep it brief, and I don't want to, you know, cross a line, especially if I'm just not building the gun right. So hopefully some of you guys who are pretty good at using the AS-44 could give me some points or tips on as to how I can probably improve the performance of this gun, because honestly it is very underwhelming. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I want to say thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Yeah, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a like. It'll help me out tremendously with the YouTube's algorithm. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you all on the next one. All right, peace out.